Hello, welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. Well, it's time to do another week of MargareteMiller. And yeah, what did I do with it? Here it is. Goodness. I'm on week 2. I'm not caught up yet. I'm finding it hard. Not that the challenge is really that hard. Some of them are for me this year, but just getting back into it is hard. I haven't done MargareteMiller since last, I think October was when I quit doing it last year. So, because I got sick in November, and then I didn't finish it out last year. So, and then I was sick all January. So I'm just having a little bit of a hard time getting back into it. Oops, I meant to grab my other one. I'm gonna get this cut down. So I'm not sure about what I pulled for this week, but I guess I'm just to the point of let's just get something in there and let's just get it done, right? That's where I'm at with it. Let's just get it done. Oh, that didn't look so good, but oh well. It'll be okay, right? Right. You agree with me, don't you? Yes, I know you would. I can hear you saying, yes, I agree. I was watching one of Barbie's videos last night and I was yelling at her on the screen. I kept hoping she'd hear me, but she didn't hear me. She figured out what she'd done, but she didn't hear me when I was yelling at her. I was like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't glue that down. She figured it out right after she did it, though. So I could hear y'all going, that's crooked. That's what you're telling me right there. That is crooked. Oh, well, I don't care. Okay, we need for week 2 a photograph, clipping of a headline in serif font. I don't know what serif font is. I put, give me samples of serif font. I hope I got something that is serif font. If it's not, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to cheat. I just don't know. A gift tag, something kind of spooky, something found in a library, and a flower. And I can't stand how crooked that is. We gotta fix it. Gotta fix it. Just knocked a bunch of paint on the floor. And now I knocked my ATG gun on the floor. I don't know why I call that an ATG gun. Like, G is not the gun part of it. I don't know. Until I'm a little... My dog is not doing very well, and I'm just kind of... I'm not doing very well with it. I don't think she's going to be with us very long. She's 15 years old. So I'm kind of, okay. This is the one we did for the first week. That's how I finished it. Nothing exciting. So let's get these out of here. Wow. Goodness. Oops, I gotta get another paper. Okay. All right. Now, we'll start with something kind of spooky. And that is this Tim Holtz paper I have. I'm going to put it right there. So, just get it glued down. And if I don't take forever, we'll do the other side. But if I take forever, I'll just do it off camera because I'm not going to do anything exciting over there. My tip of my glue is a hot mess. I don't know what I did, but goodness. It is messy. It doesn't seem like it's gonna wanna. I need to burp it. doesn't seem to help. There we go. Okay. I take my hubby in for his therapy today. And he got the other therapist today again. He's asleep in his chair. She wears him out. The other one, he feels like... there's a dog hair, sorry. He feels like he gets a workout, but he doesn't come home and sleep for hours. Okay, so this one I need it on the side. Whoops. White on there. I may just have to cut a little bit. I might just have to cut a little bit of the top off because it's not gonna move on me. Kind of lumpy right there. I can feel it. Huh? Something's so crooked because this is straight, but yet look at that. I don't know if you, it's like. This is really cool paper. I think I can use it for about anything because I can't tell it's Halloween now. Okay, there we go. It must have moved because I didn't have to cut any of the front off. Okay, now let's see if we can figure out how to do this. Oh, I'll ink it. Going to use this and kind of go over that. It's the kind, although I don't know. I guess I don't know how to use it because I never get it to really shine very well. Are you supposed to use embossing powder over it, maybe? I don't know. I always make it look worse. We'll just go around the edges. I need to look that up, how you do that. If you know, please tell me. Please comment and tell me. Because see, when I use my distress ink over it, it just dulls it. Wonder what glaze would do to it. Distress glaze. I think I have some. Alright, so now, here is our title that I cut out. Doesn't look like much of a title now that it's cut out, but it really was. Here's our library. This is our photo. Spooky. Oh, flower. I forgot to get... No, we're going to stamp my flower. Here's my flower we're going to stamp. And we got to do the gift tag. So let's do the gift tag real quick. And I set that out, but I don't think that's going to work to do the gift tag. Let's get a scrap of... That will work right there. Let me get my Now, I don't know what color I want to stamp that in. Oh, my ink pads are not on top. I'll have to put that box out of the way. Got my ink pads. What color? Really can do about any color, can't I? Because I don't have any colors there. So we're going to stamp this one, and green might be nice. Not quite navy would be, or this is Night of Navy, I think. What about that one? That one's pretty. I think I like the navy. Let's put this one back and let's get that navy. Let's do that. If it'll work. Some of these I have found I need to spray them to make them work. And then they gotta sit all night. And then they work after that. Because these are the ones I got at the thrift store. I've never counted them. I should take time and count them. I've still got more that don't fit in my box that I got. I paid $5. Not bad, huh? This one is glittery. Did you see me trying to grab through that box lid to get that? Ooh, I don't know. Oh, maybe. Looks like it's getting a lot of ink. I gotta leave room for the punch. Give it a minute to soak in. Not bad. Might use my other blue that I got. Except for I don't see it up there. Oh, it fell. This is not quite as dark. I kind of like this dark color. Ooh, that one's darker. You can see in it where I must have swished it and then not done that, because you can see the swishes in it. I kind of like that one better. Let's see. I know I probably shouldn't do this because I didn't clean it off, but I want to see. I like that dark better for what we're doing. Okay, and then before I close that up, this is ink refresher for water-based. And I looked it up, and these are water-based. Okay, so now let's get the punch out. I was so glad to find this because I sold this and I was so upset with myself for selling it. My husband gave it to me for Christmas. And I don't know what the other stamp that came with it is, but I think it's the one I really like because there's one in it that I really, really liked. Out of all of them, it was my very favorite. None of these are my very favorite, so... you know, I said this wasn't mine. That's my handwriting. I thought I saved my tin because I have a tin like this. But that is my handwriting from my garage sale. So it really did come back to me. I thought it was somebody else's. It really did come back to me. That is funny. There we go. I've never noticed that little price tag there. Okay, so should we put a grommet in there? Let's ink around it. We'll just use brown ink to ink around it. And I've got my crocodile right here beside me, but I don't have my grommets. Let me grab them. I think we'll use a little one. Tell what's in there. Keep trying to grab a silver and I can't. I don't think that blue would not look good. I keep thinking, yeah, there's a silver. Let's do the silver. That would look okay. I don't have a lot of colors in the itty bitties. I have a dark blue in these itty bitties, but I'd have to get out my hammer and all that, my old-fashioned. Wait a minute. Is that? No, not dark enough. No, okay, that's what we're gonna do. That did not shut. I would cry if that all came out of there, because you should have seen how long it took me to organize that little box. Ooh. Okay, so this, oh, it's on the little one. Okay. And I should probably make a little mark. I'll use my white gel pen because that'll show up. Otherwise, I think it's hard to tell where you're poking with that thing. Center, I'll go down here. Center is right about there. I don't know if I have it perfect, but it's pretty close. I never expect perfect from me, so let's just be disappointed. A friend sent me a message today and asked me to go to a, what does she call it? I don't remember what she called it. I don't know what she called it. Anyway, I said, well, what is it? She sent me a thing back. It's like a fiber thing. And it sounds like it's for people that do a lot of fiber arts. But I said, yeah, I'll go. Because, you know, we don't mind getting some cool fibers, do we? I said, sure, I'll go. So it's in March. It's a couple of hours from here, but we'll have a fun ride up, and I'm sure we'll find some place to eat. And who knows what else. And I thought I would maybe see if there's a stationery store or a scrapbook store somewhere around that we could go to, if she wouldn't mind. We have not. I remember last time we went somewhere, she bought sippy cups for her daughters, and her youngest daughter has a boy that's like 6 and twins that are 4. So it's been a while. So I'm excited. I think that'll be fun. We haven't got to do anything for a long time. Okay, maybe we can just tuck that in there. I forget what she called it. I was like, I don't know really what that is. And then it's quite a drive for me, but I really want to go. There's I'm gonna stamp these flowers up here because there's corner ones. There's a resale shop in Alton, Illinois. I've been there once, but like I said, it's a drive. I could put that one there, or I could put maybe that one there. I think I'll put that one there. But I always watch her TikToks because she has real good TikToks. They're real, I like them. And she has started a wall of, I'm sorry, I had to blow my nose and that was really loud. I didn't mean for it to be that loud. I just broke my nail. A wall of ATCs. And you bring in an ATC and add it to the wall and take an ATC. And I thought, oh, that would be so much fun, wouldn't it? And then she's got all this stuff on a table underneath it, hanging on the wall beside it and everything. And you can come in and sit and junk journal or craft or whatever your thing is and use her workspace. I thought, that would be so much fun if I didn't have such a drive. You know, if I lived across town or whatever, I would be there all the time, but it's a very long drive for me. I think it took us 2.5 hours to get to that day we went. It was a beautiful, beautiful summer day when we went. We don't have beautiful summer days right now, so maybe we'll have a beautiful summer day again someday. And we'll go down, up, over, I don't know what it is. I'm not good with up, down, over. Isn't that pretty? I like. Nope, I don't think I'll do it there. Okay, we'll just set this up here. Oops, that goes in that thing. I can't believe that the punch box is actually mine. I wonder where I got the box that I have. It's just an empty box. I wonder if I could tie that around his hand. I bet I could. Let me find some string. Where did I put my ball of string? I just bought a ball too, and I don't know what I did with it. I bought a ball because my ball was running out. Now I don't know what I did with it. Well, we'll get some embroidery thread, because I know where that's at. And I know I sat it in here, I just don't know where I sat it. Oh well. I wonder if it's in this thing. I didn't realize I was quite as spacey as I am until I started recording. I knew I was kind of upset, but I didn't know I was quite this upset. We have a vet appointment for Saturday morning, so Okay, so I think I'll wrap it around his little hand there, not his thumb. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll go around his hand. Or should I go around his thumb? Oh, I got the hiccups. I don't know if this will be kind of hard to go through. Making sure I was on the right page because I didn't want to cut through one I'd already done. I usually work on the new page so that I can stick something through if I want to, but every once in a while I'll forget and do the other side. Oh, while I'm doing this, I have mentioned in a couple of videos, well, one, I mentioned that I was so excited because I ordered this pancake thing on Amazon, you know, that you mix your stuff up in and then you turn it over and it's like a little bottle, you squeeze your stuff out of it. And how it must be on the slow boat from China. Totally joking. I ordered it on Amazon with Prime. That's kind of an important part of this story. But I didn't think it was coming from... I'm going to cut this longer than I need it. But it was taking like forever and ever and ever to get here. So, I also mentioned a couple of days ago that we got this thing, and I noticed in our mailbox that they tried to deliver a package, but we weren't home, which is weird. We haven't left our house in like at least a week. Well, I haven't. He's left a couple times, but I haven't. Anyway, sorry. Trying to figure out what I want to try to poke that through with. But it said on it, fraudulent postage. Postage due $8 something. Look what I just did. I did the wrong one. It's going to be crooked that way. It needs to be this one. So we were like, oh, what does that mean? But didn't need to go to town till today, so we didn't. We live out in the country and don't just go to town willy-nilly. So, oh, I busted it, I think. Yes, I did. Anyway, while he was in therapy, I went to the post office. And the lady says, I know what it is. I'll go grab it. I love having a small town post office. It's nothing like going to a big city post office. And she says, we have been having this since about November. It started. And so she gets the package, and it has a return address of Chicago. The tracking doesn't match because I opened my phone and we compared, and the tracking does not match my Amazon package. But she says, let me do this. So she peeled off the top layer. Sure enough, there's another layer with the tracking. And she says, see this little part, and there's just a little bitty bit showing down there below. She goes, that right there tells me this thing came from China. And the tracking that showed underneath the top sticker was from China. She said they ship it somewhere in the U.S. and then they put another shipping on it. Or, I mean, they ship it from somewhere in China and then they get it to the U.S. and put another shipping label on it. And it matched my Amazon shipping, but it was not in an Amazon Prime box. So, she says, you can pay the shipping and get it, but we can't tell you for sure what's in it. Like, is it the thing you ordered or not? We can't open it. I can only tell you that the shipping does match what you ordered. And, because, I mean, I didn't get an email. You know, usually I get a text message and an email that says that my package is out for delivery, but I did not get that this time. But I got curious and I went to Amazon, and sure enough, it said package is out for delivery, and it had said that for 2 days. Today was the 3rd day. Now, I'm not sure I want that clear down here now because everything is down there. I still got to put this on here. So maybe I'll put it down there and I'll put this up here. So, I feel like I'm missing something. Nope, I'm not. I said, okay. She said, I'll hold this for you. We hold them for 15 days before we send them back. She said, so I'll hold it for a while, because I said, if you send it back today, I don't know if I'll be able to get a refund on it, because do I have to have the package to send it back to get a refund? She said, oh, I don't know. And she said, this is only the second one we've had that's from Amazon. She said the others have been from mostly Temu and TikTok. So be careful with your Temu and TikTok. She said usually they're from those 2 places. I've only had one other that ended up being Amazon. She said, but we are getting a lot of these. They started in about November. And I said, okay. So, I said, I'll come back if I need to. And she said, okay. So we took pictures of the box and the slip. Okay, now I think I'll make this into strips. So, I went to the van and I started a refund thing on it. And I put on their reason was something like, I got a slip in my mailbox that it had fraudulent shipping I think it was $8.85 due. I'm not paying that. Seems fishy. And I don't know. I said something out about business. I can't remember. Something about how they run their business. Something about how it seemed. I don't know. Anyway, I got an immediate response that my refund would be issued immediately. And it was. It took a couple hours, but I got my refund on my card right away. Really fast. I mean, faster than I've ever got one. And it said that I did not need to return the item. So I went back to the post office and I picked up my item. But I had told her when I was there, I'm not falling into this trap. I'm not going to pay the extra shipping and then not get a refund. No, but I went ahead. I wanted my item, so I didn't mind paying that shipping. It was less than I paid for the item, so that was okay with me. But I wasn't going to pay that extra shipping and them get away with that and then me not get refunded. But she said that somebody else, or one other one that was Amazon, she said she couldn't believe it. The lady paid for the shipping. She didn't do it like I did. She paid for the shipping right away when she came in. And she said, and all it was in her package was a thing of toilet bowl cleaner. And she paid almost $16 shipping at the post office to get it, and it was toilet bowl cleaner. She said, no way I'd have done that. She said mostly it is Temu or TikTok, and the only person that's ever paid the shipping at the window like that was the toilet bowl thing. But she liked how I did it. I said, well, money can't, the things that money can't buy. What did that say? Money. Did it say the things that money can't buy? I don't know what it said. It made sense, I thought, but now it's not making sense to me. So anyway, be careful when you're ordering. I said, and I told her. She said, "Now the other lady didn't order Prime, did you?" And I said, "Yeah, I just click that little button that says Prime, and I only look at Prime." She said, "That's scary. I always think I can trust Prime." I said, "Yeah, me too." She said, "We think what they're doing is trying to recoup money that they're losing because of tariffs." I said, "Well, I'm not going to do it. That's why I stick with Prime, because I pay for Prime, and so I don't want to have to pay extra shipping when it gets here. And if I'm going to have to pay shipping, I want to know about it before the stuff is shipped. I don't want to learn about it after it gets here, you know? If I'm going to pay, I want to know. I want the choice of if I'm going to pay, you know? I don't think I should get bamboozled into paying it because I want my item." Now, I did go back and pick it up, but that was all I paid for it then. And that was less than I paid for it to begin with. So, anyway. Just be careful with your stuff now. And if you get something like that in the mail, I'd be careful with it. If you get a little slip that says postage due, I will look into it big time. Because they might be trying to scam you. Now, it did have in it what I thought I was getting. It was in there. Okay, so... You should be proud of me. This is like the third and fourth Tim Holtz paper I've used this week. I have a hard time using it because I love it. But it really did affect me when they brought me that stuff from my husband's friend's mom. If you don't know about it, my husband has a really good friend. He grew up there, and with his mom just took him in as another kid of hers. And she has Alzheimer's, and she's to a certain point now where she'll never be able to scrapbook again. And so they brought me her stuff, all of her stuff. And I went through it this past week. I recorded. And it just hit me really hard. And I thought, quit hoarding your stuff. Just use it. Use your favorite stuff. It's not going to be anybody else's favorite. Going through her stuff, I had no idea what was her favorite and what wasn't. So use it. Use it. Have fun with it. Enjoy it. Use it. So now, oh, I hope I can punch that one. I got that brad. Last week I took it out, but I can't now because I just glued paper over it. Oh boy. Oh, I got it. All right, let's put this in the book and call it done. Oh, I do want to do one thing. I just noticed. I like how this looks. It's not blending in at all. And this is a Distress Watercolor Pencil in Scorched Timber. It's the only one I have. And I wouldn't mind having the whole set, but I think they're good. I like them. Maybe if I go to the rubber stamp convention this summer, I can buy some more. Okay, there we go. I think that looks better. Now, where's my book? There it is. I put my inks on top of it. Oops. This planner came with one of those little bookmarks. I really like it. And I won't have to move it around because I just keep it at the back of where I'm at. So that's pretty cool. I kind of think I'm going to need to glue that down. I don't think it's going to obey. Oops, this is not... There, now it's going in. I'm going to have to get the bigger disc in soon. Okay, here we go. And I didn't... Oh, wait, I gotta put this down. I didn't tell you what everything was, did I? We have our photograph. We have a family with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kids on their horse. The clipping of the headline, a gift tag. I'm not sure blue was the right color, but it's okay. Something kind of spooky. Something found in the library. And our flowers right here. I should probably watercolor that, and I might off camera, but there you go. Thank you for joining me. You have a blessed day. I'll see you soon. Bye.